What's going on, y'all? Listen, we have to be careful to not allow other people to talk us out of and or talk us into something that is not for us or something that we don't need to do. Now, of course, we're not talking about people that you know are supportive and loving and caring. No. Well, y'all, I'm sure I'm not the only person. You ever been in a situation and you know what you know? It could be, you could be trying to start a business. You could be trying to do something different. You could be trying to make some changes in your life, mentally, physically, whatever the case may be. You could be trying to get yourself together. You could be trying to leave a relationship. And sometimes we'll disclose things to people, and then they'll begin to kind of tell us what they think should be done. And or, as I said, they will try to talk us into doing something, and you kind of like, no. And then what happens is we end up listening to them, and it doesn't work out in the way that we think. And I know it could be kind of hard because sometimes we think that the people that are around us, we think every single one of those people have our best interests. But jealousy is real. Envy is real. Unfortunately, why this is a thing, I don't know. But unfortunately, people have a hard time when they see you doing better. People have a hard time when they see that you're actually trying to change. People have a hard time embracing when they see you've been one way for so long and now you realize this isn't okay anymore. I don't want to drink anymore. I don't want to smoke anymore. I don't want to be down and out anymore. I don't want to live like this anymore. See, they're okay with you as long as you're in a destructive place. They're okay with you as long as you're not going anywhere, as long as you're not making any strides, making any efforts. They're okay with you. I'm trying to block this sun, y'all, but hopefully y'all can still see me okay. They're okay with you as long as you're struggling, as long as you kind of in the same place. But then the minute they see you doing better, you'll start to hear things like, well, why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Well, I don't think that's a good idea. Or you could be in a relationship that's not the best. This is male or female. And they'll be trying to convince you, I would leave him. I would leave her. I would never take that. I would never go through that. I wish somebody would, da-da-da-da. And you sitting here looking like you also have multiple failed relationships, and a relationship you in as well, that person does the most. But now you want to analyze my decision making, or you want to try to make it seem like you would choose different choices if you were in my shoes. So we have to be careful with that, because here's the thing. Whether God has given you a vision, whether you're trying to do better, whether you're trying to better your financial situation, whether you're trying to better your educational situation, whatever it may be, if you know deep down that's where you need to be and that's where you're supposed to be, they are not going to always understand the changes you're trying to make, because the dream wasn't given to them. The vision wasn't given to them, right? And here's the thing, we see this all the time on social media. We see how celebrities, they talk about how it was the people closest to them that has stolen from them. They'll try to hire this person to be an assistant or be a bodyguard or be the stylist or be their personal shopper, whatever the case may be. They'll try to put the people that's in their lives that are closest to them, their family members, their best friends, they'll try to put these people in a particular role. I was going to say a position, but sometimes people have a hard time understanding, well, you didn't put me in a position. But they will try to give them the opportunity so that they can play a certain role or, do whatever it may be so that they can make money. But then what do those people say? Like, it was this person that dogged me out. I found out this person was stealing. This person had an attitude because they could not see me beyond. They think I'm just still Johnny when really I'm the artist. So they didn't know how to separate the two, or they would be trying to sabotage me, or they didn't take care of my business like I wanted them to. And then when I would try to approach them, they would have a problem with it, but yet still wanting something from me, whether it was money, whether it was, to pull my name. Hey, bro, get me in this door. But we hear so many celebrities talk about how the people in their circle only wanted them not for who they were, but for what they had. And then not only did they want them for what they had, they would be the same people that would want what they have, but then try to trick them out their spot. If you trick me out of my spot, there's no money to give you. If you trick me out my spot, there's no pool. So you see how they'll try to sabotage you in every way that they can. I remember that I was watching Amon Shumpert and Tiana Taylor, and they had a reality show. And, you know, he was talking to her about, like, listen, these people are your cousins and your family, but we come home, the house is dirty. They didn't order the bus on time. They making all of these excuses. You're not holding them accountable. And she was just like, I mean, I know, but, you know, they my people. And he like, no. If they're not going to do what they're supposed to do, ain't no they my people. And then he like, okay, I get it. In the beginning, he like, but this been going on long enough. He like, they don't respect what you doing. They don't respect who you are. How many times? And then they had a family meeting, and I guess it was like some cups and stuff, and nobody cleaned up. And they was like, how many times have y'all walked past this stuff? And everybody was shifting blame. Well, I thought that person's job was to clean. Well, that ain't my job. My job is to make sure XYZ in place. And they like, okay, but you didn't do that either. And so what I'm saying is two things. First thing that I'm saying is, when you know what you know and you have a dream, you have a vision, God has given you something that you need to be doing that's going to better yourself and that's going to cause you to make significant changes so that you can get to your next. Don't let somebody finesse you out of that spot. And the second part of it is, you have to be mindful of the people that act like they want the best for you, but then you kind of low-key watching them sabotage. You're watching them pretend like they support you with their mouths, but don't support you with their actions. They proclaim and they all for you in public, but then you find out they in cahoots with the people that are against you. Or the moment you say something to them that they don't like, they now will go band together with the very people that they came and told you, hey, don't trust them. Now you rolling with them. So we have to be careful of that, because the enemy will use anybody. And you have to have enough power over your own life to where if everybody walk away, if nobody supports you, you still got to say, I know what I saw. I know what the Lord told me. I know what my dreams are. I know what my goals are. Because people start saying stuff like, well, do you think that's a good idea? Well, you're not the person that's doing it. Nor am I asking you for your help. Well, how you gonna manage this and do this? That might be too much. How you gonna make sure this is in place and this is in? Who gonna help you? What you gonna do? And then they start bringing up all the things that can go wrong. Well, what if this happened? Then what? Well, see, because I don't know. Because see, I heard that they telling you about a whole bunch of stuff. They speaking a whole bunch of nonsense of a role they haven't even played, nor a position they haven't even held. You've never even started. This is an example. You've never even started a clothing line, but you trying to tell me when you think it's the best time to launch. And again, in this particular video, we're not talking about the people that give you positive criticism, constructive criticism that are trying to help you. We talking about, we got to watch for those snakes in the grass. We got to watch for those sheep and wolves. We have to watch for wolves, my apologies, in sheep's clothing. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. You got to keep your eye open to that stuff. I don't think that's a good idea. Why would you choose that color? But see, as long as you was down in the gutter, y'all was both talking together saying, come on, we got to do something. We got to get out of this. We got to break this. And they like, yeah, girl, I'm sick of this. Like, yeah, bro, I understand. And da-da-da. But the moment you start making steps towards that, now they come up with issues. Well, I guess, and then you say, oh, okay, hey, let me call you back because I got to go do this and this and that. Well, I guess, well, call me whenever. Or you could be in a healthy relationship. Oh, let me call you back because I got to go do X, Y, Z, and you would drop your spouse's name. Oh, well, how long y'all finna be doing that? Oh, y'all going to that restaurant? I heard that place wasn't good. You ain't never even been there. Ain't nobody even took you there. And even if they did, that was your experience. So we have to be mindful of people that tries to be people that try to be savvy and try to plant seeds of doubt, try to make you question like you didn't hear what you heard, like you don't know what your goals and your dreams are, like you don't know what it takes to get to your next, like you don't realize I'm tired of being in this holding pattern. And the moment you get ready to break out, watch some of the stuff that people say to you. Just start peeping game. Watch them little seeds they try to plant so they can sabotage you, so they can make you second guess, so they can make you kind of go off track from your plan. Well, yeah, you know what? Maybe I won't launch right now. Maybe I'll do it later. Yeah, girl, because you know everybody doing that. And why you doing that? Because everybody doing that. Everybody doing makeup tutorials. Everybody selling hair. Girl, It's like, hold on. Let me chase my dream. Are you doing something? Are you selling something? Are you bettering yourself? And that's challenging because, granted, not in all cases, but some cases, they seen you down. They seen when your life was a wreck. They seen when you kept taking what you kept dealing with in the relationship. They seen it. But it is something about people, again, not all people, that when they see that you want to finally make a change, the support gets real scarce. They start hating. They start becoming jealous. They start becoming envious. They will team up with the people that have talked about you. They will team up with the people that publicly talk about you. They will team up with people that have stabbed you in your back. They'll be talking about you behind your back. They'll actually be the ones that's leaking the information. They're the ones that's the mole in your life. You trying to figure out who know this and why people saying this and how come some of your other friends changing. Oh, okay. Just check your circle. So when you sure about something, be sure about it. Be confident about it. Don't let anybody finesse you out of your spot. Because here's what they'll do. They'll finesse you out of your spot and turn around and try to do exactly what it is you was doing. You know why? Because you was giving them the game. You was giving them the cheat code. You was giving them the playbook. So they sitting there like, okay. Okay. Oh, so she said she gonna do that. Then you got to be careful because this is what they'll do. They'll try to come circle around later on like, yeah, because I'm thinking about starting a so-and-so, and here you will be the supportive one. Really? Like, oh, for real? I think that's a great idea. Yeah. And now they finna go full throttle. They will do the same. They will make some of the same efforts to change for the better that you were making, but you'll be the supportive person while they will be the person trying to sabotage you. Yeah, because, I'm just tired or I'm just this. And you like, hold on, but when I was trying to change, you was telling me, da-da-da-da-da-da. Y'all, we got to watch that. I'm not going to let somebody talk me out of something God showed me. I'm not going to let somebody talk me out of something the Lord gave me in a dream or in a vision. And I'm not going to let somebody talk me out of something that I know is my dream, something that I know is my passion, something that I know that I'm able to do if I put the hard work in, if I remain consistent, and if I remain disciplined. I'm not going to let somebody talk me out of that, especially because, again, we're not saying that people have not done the exact same thing as you can't give you good advice. We're not talking about this in this video. I'm not finna let somebody tell me about something, especially when you're not doing it. Again, you'll be trying to go find a building for your business and they'll be talking about, this not the best area. Maybe this costs too much. And here you is to be taking a person along the journey and you haven't even figured out that they keep planting seeds of doubt, that they keep finding ways to just say little stuff. And you kind of like, huh? They walking in the building with you like, oh, wait, this don't seem right. See, I wouldn't get something like this. I wouldn't get something like this in this area. You know what? Because how are you going to drive the traffic in? And, I just don't think that's best. And you like, you don't even know how to contact the proper person to even start looking at commercial buildings. But you trying to tell me everything that you're not even doing. Or they may not always say something. You got to watch for this. They may not always have something to say, but their silence can be just as loud. Their passiveness about what you're doing could be just as loud. When you go to communicate what you're doing, they always brushing it off or changing a subject or giving very low energy to what you're trying to do. Oh, okay. Or they say little stuff like this. It don't even have to be verbal. There you go. You would try to talk to them about something. Oh, yeah, da-da-da-da. They'd be like, You're like, well, what you think about that? I mean, I don't think nothing. Do what you feel is best. You like, what? You trying to kill my thunder? You trying to steal my joy? And they'll just be like, Well, I wouldn't. You wouldn't what? Well, never mind, because I don't want to say the wrong thing because, people start to, you like, wait, what? Gotta be careful. When you know what you're supposed to be doing, don't let nobody talk you out of that. How is it somebody can talk you out of your dream, your passion, your gift, what God has shown you? They're not supposed to understand that, not even because they're a hater or they're being jealous or they're being envious or they're being bitter. They're not supposed to understand it from start to finish because it wasn't given to them and it's not tailored for them. It's tailored for you. If you go somewhere and have a custom fitting, whether that is a dress, whether that is a suit, whether you design something that was custom, whether it was a shoe, a piece of jewelry, it is custom designed, custom fitted, custom tailored for you. So if someone else tries to fit in it and they gonna have so much to say about it, of course you're gonna have so much to say about it. It's not designed for you. You didn't see the vision I saw when I was creating the jewelry. You didn't see what I saw when I said I wanted the hem to be up here and then change this and da 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 da. And you're like, oh no, I don't like that. Right? You're not supposed to like it because it's not for you. It's for me. And so if I begin to alter what's for me based on your condition, I'm only playing myself. I'm only delaying myself. I'm delaying my financial breakthrough. I'm delaying my mental stability because now I'm getting confused. Should I do it? Should I not? Da, 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 da. There's so much that's being delayed because I'm trying to fit what's custom made and tailor made for me to fit for you so that you can be comfortable. I'm not doing that. You know why? Because I know what I was shown. I know what I was told. I've already mapped out what it is that I need to do. I already understand that my mind's going to have to be whole when I go through things because everything's not going to be perfect. But if I have people that's coming along the side of me, dropping little seeds of discord, planting little seeds of doubt, where that's going to leave me? So, hey, how you doing? So, be mindful of that. All right, y'all. We'll talk soon.